Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Bell. Good morning, everybody. We are ready. Let's see what happens in the market this morning. Right now, you see the SPY is just waiting while NVIDIA is going for a move. Meta's going up, AMD. So the markets are going up. So we expect to see a slight increase in the morning and then pull back. So be ready. I'll have to go over the actual. Right now, if we're looking at a put, we're waiting for that time. 237.50 is going to be the put. Let me see, what did I put in here? 237.50 on Tesla is correct. So that's still correct. Good. 237.50. We got 468. I'm looking at 470. It's a little out of the money. 469 would be a 468 on the SPY. So I'm going to have to put them back in here. Okay, I'm in the wrong one. There you go. Okay, so we're looking at right now 469 is going to be your call on the SPY with a 468. That is today's contracts. Let me put this light on. I can't see. There you go. Just a little bit of light helps me to see what I'm looking for. Let me bring this whole thing up a little bit. All right, real quick. I'm gonna block the board for. I'll go to the top one. I grabbed the wrong mouse anyway. Looking for XPX right now. SPX January 4th contract 46.95. 46.95. All right, so that's 46.95. It's only down 5, and 4700 is going to be the call. That's on today's contracts. Next one is going to be NVIDIA. NVIDIA is 478. Let's go and say 480 right now is going to be the call. That's going to be just, let's see, 480 and 4. I'm going to leave the 475. It's going to be just out of the money. So you can go 475 to 477.50 on NVIDIA. AMD, we're looking at 136. That's gone up. 136 and 135 is at the money. I'm going to go down as low as 134 there. So you can go 134 or 135, depending on the size of your account and the price of the shares. All right, we got 240 right now. So it's going to be 240, 250 on Tesla for a call, and that will make it. I'm going to leave the 237.50. It can be 237.50 down to 240, but right now I'm going to leave it. So 237.50 to, let's see, to 240. All right, that'll give you the put. And the last one, I put both of them in. Meta is going to be 347.50 is the call. 347.50. All right, delete, and 347. That one's wrong anyway. 347.50. Yeah, 347 is 345. 345. So the top one was incorrect anyway. There was an error. All right, which I just caught. Let me take that one away because it said 230. There was like a $10. It was wrong on Meta. It's gone. You can't find the error. Okay, and here we go. And Tesla is still moving up. So right now we're on a 240. Did I write 240 on the 240, 250? So it's 240. 237.50 on the put, 240, 240. That's when it was up there. It's come back down. So we're at a 240 right now. All right, let's see. We're here at 240. We're going to put the resistance. We're going to put the resistance up to 240 on Tesla. 240. That's where it's at 230. It's over 240. So it's 240, 250 is correct. So you know what? We're going to move this up and put it to our top. That's where our resistance is. If it keeps on moving, we're looking at 240.96, 241 will be the alert for that one. That would be the actual target. So we've got 240, 240, I'm going to say 65 is going to be our top there. And then 240, $1.75 less is 240. We got 239. Come on, 239. What did I put it at? 65. So that would be 40. Let's see if that'll work. 239.40, right there. Perfect. Right below the 13 exponential. That actually works out. Here on NVIDIA, we've got right there where it says 279.60. So 279.60, 479.60, 479.60. Let's put that in there. That's where all the resistance was right there. And then I'm going to put this here, about $2 less, is 470, 477.60. Okay, that'd be right there. And that works out too. Here we got the SPY went up as far as we're going to say 469, just leave it easy, 469. And then we're going to make this 468 on the bottom. I think we're about there anyway, so it's a little higher really. So let's go up a little bit and put it up about right there, about 30. So I'll have about 70 cents in the actual. It could be even a little higher than that, but let's see where it pulls back to when it does, and it will. All right, so right now we've got a 470, 469 call or 468 on the put, 468 put on the SPY. 68, that's exactly what I got. It's a 480 on the NVIDIA for the call and a 477.50, 475. I put 75, but you could do 75. If we were to look at the all products for a second, and I put an NVIDIA in there just to show you that right there, we go to January 5th, and there's your 480 right there, and there's your 477.50, 39. This is still 31. You got plenty of theta. Don't have to worry about that this time in the morning. So even if you went out to spend 2 instead of 390, it's half the price on the contracts, you'd still be fine. It's still going to write. Okay? So I'm going to put that back. I just wanted to show you how that works and why. All right? So the contract is still good. What would I do? If it was me, my count was large enough, then I would be in at a 477.50. All right? That's just below where it's in. That's just the first one outside of the money. All right? And the next one we have is Tesla. Tesla's pulling back. So you can see here now we got 239. If you think it's going to come down even further to around 239, will bring us to 238.50. Eventually, if it's going to come back down, we're under the V. If we stay under the VWAP, 238.50 would be my target right there. Okay, right where my line is. 238.50 is if we stay under the VWAP. Right now we're above the VWAP. I think we're about 230. Yeah, 240. So you're got about 240, 250. 240, 250 is the call, and right now 240 is right at the money. It's on the money for. You can even go 237.50 if it's cheaper. All right, right now I'm going to leave it. We seem to find a sweet spot in here between resistance and support, and it seems to be holding. There was a little oversell here that brought us down to 239.11, which is a big run. That's almost $1. All right, and here you can see this is trying to keep. It's trying to push. Somebody's testing this market out. We're going to leave this at 480. What do I got? 479.60. That's going to bring us to 480. And that's going to bring us to 480, 478. It's going to bring this up a tiny bit right there. And that's our sweet spot here. But as you can see, we're under the VWAP and under the 13 exponential. We did come back down where we're at now at about 478.60. There it goes, right there, 50. So let's see if that's the sweet spot. I've got 478. I'm going to add just a little bit and see if it's going to hold here at the 478.50, giving us about a dollar, and it didn't. Look at that. Just dropped right below me. So I was right on the 478. I was right on the 478. Let's just leave it there, or even 25. Let me put it in the middle, where I think it is and where it is, right there. Okay, and the SPY still trying to push slightly. So we got about 469. I'm at 469, and I'm going to say possibly. Let's say a 10. That's really tweaking it out unnecessarily. All right, there we go. Now, if anybody's looking at any individual stocks, just put them on the board. We can put them up. All right. I know Deck's looking at MINM. All right, so just for, let's see if I can bring that over. Give me 1 second there. I'm going to bring it into a chart. All right, let's see if I can take this one out. Detach. Perfect. I'm going to leave this over here. Let's see if I can make it, oh, it's big. I want to make it smaller. All right. And put in the MINN. MINN, make sure it's not linked. I don't want this linked. All right, unlink it. MINN. MINM. All right, there it is. All right, we'll come back to that in a second. All right, let me take this off my chart here. Go back to my trade, and I can keep an eye on you guys. There you go. All right, so we got MINM for those that are watching. Right now, it's in a pullback stage. This one you can see set up with the that particular chart set up with the scalper alert, and the scalper actually doesn't even have the pro. Yeah, there's the pro in here too. So that's the scalper alert pro. All right, with the scalper alert. Scalper alert is free. The pro is not. All right, so you can see it's showing us that we have down. You can see it was right. It was showing two double down arrows. It delayed. It did come down and continued down. Now it showed it up. And you can see it's always slightly delayed. And if you're fast, you can make money on this if you have a large enough account. All right. So there's MINM is pulling back. Like Dex said it would go up. I don't know. It didn't show any news really. And it didn't show, I didn't look at the statistics for it. So for right now, we'll just keep the chart around in case you want to use it. NVIDIA took a great dump there. What I told you would happen if it went underneath the VWAP. Remember I said here, and I 476, so 477. All right, so that's going to put us right here. It's going to come right back up. It should be in a 477.50 call. 477, right there. 477. 477.50 is the call. All right, you can also do 477. 480 is the next call. 77. 77 is 479. This comes down $1. Becomes 479. We keep about $2 in there. There's your tip point in there. We'll bring this in a little bit. Okay, we got a good eye on everything now and here. Remember I said if it comes down, we were looking at about 238.50. We made it to 238.80. All right, so we'll bring this down to about 75. Let's see, 75. That works out perfectly. 238.75 gives me 240 on the top. What do I got? 240 to spring. So you can see it came down about 65 cents. That's how I know. All right. And there you go. In there, we're solidly caught up, except for AMD. That, wow, AMD took off. AMD's up to, wow, I got to bring this all in. AMD went up to 136. So 136 going to be our target, and our 136 also going to be the actual call. And then the bottom will be at 135. So that one came up about $1.75. So AMD took off today. That's why I keep it around, because you never know with AMD. You know, depending on what the news is. I think it might be a little higher on the resistance. 136. I'm going to go as high as 35. 136.35 resistance. But I still think 136 is our target. We're pulling back right now to the VWAP. We're still above the VWAP on AMD. All right, if you want to see that real quick, I'll bring it in here so you can see. There's your VWAP right there. We're right at the VWAP. There's the 136.35. All right, there's not much on Meta today. I'm a little surprised. Not much on Meta. All right, let's bring this down. And we'll keep an eye on that. If you're looking at that, that'll be a 136. 136 on AMD. AMD, though it's a Friday contract, goes dollar, not 250. Everything else, Meta's 250, Tesla's 250. Okay, what else? NVIDIA's 250, and NVIDIA's still dropping. So here's my low here is, let's see, right there across, is 475.75 is now going to be, where are we at? 475.75 is going to be, boy, that really dropped. 475.75, that really dropped. Like $1 something right there. 475.75 with support right now. Let's say at 476. So let's leave it at 476. I think that's what they were aiming for, and they overshot it, and that happens. 476, and that's going to give us 478. So you can see we're consistently dropping $1 at a time. All right, and that puts us right over the 13 exponential. Is where we want to leave that. Okay, let me take this watch off. Way too tight. Whew, that is too tight. All right, I wear it at sleep time to see how many hours sleep I got. Last night I didn't get, I got 2 hours prior, and then I woke up, watched TV for 2 hours, and then I got 6.3, so I got about 8 hours sleep. I think I'm good. That's why I'm all wound up. All right, which is good for you. I can call them out quicker. All right, anybody have any questions? Any questions? Come on. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, let's see, what do I got? Any questions? Oh, I found it. That was quick. That worked out differently. I didn't know you could do that. I put it in the wrong place, and wow, it came up. I didn't know I could do that. I hit the plus sign, started typing any questions, and it brought up my stock charts. That was weird. All the years I've been here, I never knew that worked like that. Okay, found it on my board. And here you can see we are still dropping on Tesla, 237.70. All right, 237.70. Let's say 237.75. That was a dollar drop. 237.75. And even off to the step. That's going to bring this to 238, 239. That's another dollar down. So you can see we're dropping. And if you do it this way, you can feel, you can see. I think we're a little bit higher. It means it's going to come up a little. I'm going to bring this up to about 237.25, 239.25. Thinking the bottom, 25. If I bring this up to 239.25 and I bring this up 25, it's going to bring it to 238. And I think that's more where they were headed for. 238 right there, and it works out perfectly. And that's your right there. You see your bottom 238.07. It's probably what it is, but I'm going to leave it there, and it works out. It gives me my $1.25. So right now, if you're looking, you think that it's going to come back down, you should be looking at a 237.50 put on Tesla. If you're thinking that Nvidia is going to come down, it should be a 475 put. I think that's what I got in there. I do. And on the SPY, same thing. It should be a 468. Whatever the lower number is on for the, if you're at 468.80, it's 468. If you think it's going up, it's the next number up on the SPY. Tesla is every 250. Nvidia is every 250. If you learn to think that way, you can see the contracts. You can even write your own contract. So I can go to the top here and I can write a contract in here right now. So if I think it's 240, right? Let's say if I think it's 240, I just go ahead of this Tesla. Right there, watch this, and I put a dot, Tesla. See all the, see them start to come up now, and then I go 23. That gives me the year. Then I go 01. That gives me the month, and I know it's a Friday contract, so it's 05. And if I think it's a put, I put in a P, and they should start to drop down. I've got 238. I put in 2, 3, 5. Come on, where is it? 235. Why didn't it come in? Why didn't it come in? 23. That's really strange. I'm trying to show you, and it's not working out for me. Hold on. Let's do this. I'll do it this way. Dot TSLA. Maybe now it'll come in. And I got 230105. 235. Nope. It should have come in. That's really, really weird. I don't know why it didn't come in. I can't find the symbol. That's not right. I've never had this problem before. Now it's going to bother me. Oh, why did it do that? Stuck it over here. All right, let's do this. Let's put this. They're not even connected. They're not even connected. Let's put NVIDIA back in here. And let's try this one again. Dot TSLA 230105. P for put. And it would be 235. It should have come in. That's really strange. 235 should have popped up. All right, we're going to figure that out a different way. I don't know why that didn't work. I've never seen that not work. All right, put Tesla back. That's really strange. 230, 235, 237.50 wouldn't matter. See? And if I went into here and I put in Tesla here, you'll see Tesla. And it's no different than I would do. I could take this here. It's 237. Oh, 235 would have worked. So I can take this. That would be the bid. Let's see. Bid, the ask. And I can send. See? And that would be to, oh, I don't know the color. I don't know the color. So if I don't know the color on that one, there is none. I can copy it. Watch. Just copy. And then you go back to where you were at. Here. You go in here. Let's see what happens. V. And there it is. Same thing I put. 20. Oh, shoot. You know what I did wrong? I put 23, thinking it's last year. That's why it didn't come up. If I put 24, now watch what happens when I only put 2, 3. Then I get a choice of the contracts. You understand? I put 20. Nobody told me. I put 20. I put 20. And when I do that and I pick the contract, all right, let's do it again. Let's say 235. Let's go back one. Should bring them up. Then I pick the one I want, 235. It'll put it in, and it'll give me my contract. If I can't see it, I just go here and hit auto, and then I've got my contract in there. All right. So you can write your own contracts. I'm just letting you know. I just made a mistake. I put 23. That's the year. It's not going to show me contracts for 23. Okay. So there you go. There's your contracts. That's how fast you can bring one up. You don't even have to go back to the actual charts. All right. Good little trick. You can do that with any stock. The only one that's different is SPX. You have to put SPXW. If you don't put the W in, it won't come up. All right. So there you go. How to write your own contract. Did everybody know that? Did anybody? Thank you, Trev Black. I didn't see it. You saw it. I wasn't looking at the board. I wish that sometimes you guys could get on a microphone and scream at me, but I don't have any speakers on right now. So, because I don't listen to myself speak. I tried that once. Like, I think it's Year Buddy. He wears headphones. And it's like, it's always going to be delayed. And you're going to keep hearing things in your head. It's like, why would I do that to myself? Can you imagine Deck putting on headsets? I don't think so. And he's not listening. There's no volume or anything. He might have music in the background where you can't hear it because it's easier to work with music. But here we go. We're all set here. Right now, you can see we've come up a little. We've come up above the VWAP. So we're about 239.50 resistance. All right. On 239, we're just going to bring it 1. 239.50. Okay. That, and your 240 would be the call. 237.50 would be the put. And right now, if we have here, and it's still going up. It's still going up. Here we go. Let's figure 240. 240. There it is. 240. So you got 240 now as your resistance. You see that? That's your immediate resistance. I know if I use the program for Thinkorswim, it's going to show me quite different because they use Bollinger and Keltner panels, and they use a lot of other things that give you different differentiations, and that might be an extended, but right now, this is what we got, and this is where we're going. So right now, if we keep going, we're looking at 240.70. So if I was going to make this here, I'd put it in here, and I'd put an alert at 240.70 right there, okay? So 240.70 will be my first alert. If we continue, that's upper target. Okay. And that would be here. And let's go to red. Zoom here. Let's break the line. Let's show it on the right. There you go. That's how quick you can put this stuff in here. And then extremely, then you can, 240.70. Extend to the left. Of course, 241 will probably be about up here. There it is, 241. So 241 be your second target. So 241.70, maybe a little less, 241.65. Let's say, let's go to 65 and then say, let's say 240.65. And let me see, well, high of the day is already past there. But you see, we hit it back here. So 241 is your ultimate target, okay? We could put another one up there, but let's see if we can hit this one first. As long as we're above the VWAP, that is our target, all right? 241. Let's take this, go here on Tesla, 241, 240, 239.75. Always keep $1.25 in there, and you'll see it should work out. It's actually, I think this is a little high because we didn't reach there yet. That's right. I was assuming we were there. So let's put it down to 50. There, oh, perfect. So that puts us at 50, 50, 50, 50. And this here would be, what do we got? Oh, wow, this is 239.50. This is 240. That's not right. It's got to be lower than that. Or this is a little higher. Let's put this another 25. Yeah, absolutely. 240. Actually, around 240, 45. I like that 45. Let's use that right now. 240, 45. And then this works out perfectly. And that's exactly where we're at. And you'll see we put 265. And then we said 241 would be our ultimate target. And that is the target right now. Whether we get there or not is another thing. I don't have a crystal ball. I can only tell you from where the charts are. And though we hit right here, we already hit the 241 or very close. If I go look in FinViz, that's Meta. Let's see. Here we go. Tesla. Tesla gives us a high right now of 241 right on the nose. 241. So 241 is going to be our second target. All right. So we duplicate this. And we're going to move this up right there. And we're going to say second target. So target 2. And that's going to be 241. All right. And maybe even higher. today. Let's see which way the markets go. That'll determine. There's 241 there. All right, there's target 2. Here's target 1. It's 65. Minute I hit it, I'll take it away. All right, there we go. There we go. 60, 60. Come on. Come on. Active. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Can you do this? You can do this too. Don't try this at home. There it is. So 240, 65, we already hit it. So this first target has been hit. I'll remove it. Boom. There's one. All right. And then let me take a look somewhere else. Then here, let's see. We've got 249. I'm going to say 249.25. If we continue up on the SPY, it would be 469.25. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? I lost it. Put it there. And let's say edit. And that's going to be our upper target as long as we stay above. And we're going to say 469.25, which is very close to where we're at now. 25. We're going to make this red. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And show it here on the right. Break the lines. Boom, boom. All right, there's my first target. And then the second target's going to be 39.45. I'm going to say 45 on second target for, that's extreme to the left. All right, and then the second one's going to be about right there. I already had it open, so come on. There it go. Price level. All right, that's upper target 2. And we said, let's say 50. All right. That's if we reach the first target only. And we got to reach that first target to get the second target. Boom. We'll make this one this line. Here, there. All right, so there's your first target and your second target. As long as the markets stay fresh and above the VWAP, okay? Extend to the left. All right, here, let's see, 476, we're right there. 476, I got 476 as my support. You see how these are going up, this is going down. There's a pullback here. Though we look at this, we almost made that second one at 80 cents. Look at that, at 80 cents. So we were just shy, 82. We're 18 cents shy of the second target, and we got the pullback. Now, as long as we can hold our support at the VWAP, there's a good chance we can come back up. We need to take a look at, let me see what's in here. All right, at FinViz. So let me take a look at FinViz real quick. If anybody has any questions, just put them on the board. We'll try to answer them all. I'll try to keep my eye on the board. All right, and let's see if I can move this over here. All right, this is going to show us real quick, and then we're going to go back. Here's your top gainers. All right, I think there's a few that are not in my watch list. We're up 126, and we're up on the S&P. So right now we're looking positive. There's still a lot of red. Amazon and Apple, the two I don't watch, but Google is red. Microsoft, Tesla, still right on the border, and they're down a little. So we're still a little negative. We'll see if we can hold here, and if the markets come back up. I don't think we're going to hit that second target. So we hit the first one. We did hit the first one right there. You can see it. Let me see. The high of the day for the SPY. It should have been a hit. NVIDIA and the SPY. Here we go. What did I say? 469. Let's see today's volume. 469.26. And what did I say? What was this? I gotta take this out for a second. Put the hand back or I won't see it. Right here. 469.25 was a hit. So by 1 penny, I was right. I'm gonna take this one away for right now. Okay, we're gonna remove it, and if we see a second one, it's gonna be right there at 469.40 at the moment. See, it says 39. Say 40. Right there at that bottom of that upper VWAP plot. That would be the second target. All right, I took it away for right now. Put this up here and put this here. All right. Rambo never came back. I think he disappeared. Maybe he didn't. He might not have paid for January. Okay. Oh well. He does futures, so probably why he didn't come back. We're gonna need a wingman. Okay. And let's see right here. We're gonna bring this down a little bit to 239.15. All right. Really 239 would be We're good. 239.15 support. 239, 240, 40. We got 45. I'm going to leave it. That's fine. And we came so close. We was hit once, not by me, but I was so close, within 15 cents of that upper target. I'm still gonna. We're actually below the VWAP. If we stay below the VWAP, let me see here. 56, 239.56. We're below. We're slightly below the VWAP. If it starts to move down, I'll give you a second one here, which would be 238.20. All right. So if we go below, let's do this. Let's duplicate this. Okay. Bring it down. And let's edit this to 238. Let's make it 238.50 would be the, okay, green. Take away the 2. Make this lower. If we stay below the VWAP, this would be the lower target. All right, right there. Okay, so there's your lower target, upper target. One target's hit, one came really close. But going back up, there we go. Let's see if I can get that upper target, which now is 240.85. I'm going to bring this down a little bit to 240.85. There's the hit on 85. There's 96, 7, 8, 9. Come on. There's a hit. Bingo. So it hit anyway. I saw the 85. There's a second target hit. All right. So I'm 2 for 2. Actually 3. There's look at the SPY. I'm 3. And remember I told you 240. I told you here if it hit that first one, it would go to, where was it? 469.40. There it is, right there. I said 469. This one was what? 469.25, and I said 50, and it hit. Where did it hit? We're at 50 now. 46. We're almost there. So there's all hits. Everything is a hit. Look, it was going down, and I called it up, and it went. So that was pretty good. What do you think? Can I quit now? Where's the donations? I didn't see a donation. Somebody should have made something on that. Man, can't even get a tip here. All right, be that way. Right here we got now 50. So we're gonna put this up to 50. 241.50 would be the next target. Take away the target 2. We already hit it. I'm not gonna keep count, but there's the next upper target. It's there, and then here we're gonna have 25. We got 240.50. We already hit this 45. What is that? 241, isn't it? 241.40. Let's make this 241 resistance right now. There's a lot of resistance right there at that line. That's where we're at right now. 241, and this is 239.75. So it went up another 65 cents. Is what it did. 241 is about there. Above the VWAP, below the 13 exponential. Works perfectly. The lower target right now we don't need unless we come back down. I'm going to leave it there for now to see when we come back down later what happens. I just need to get one drop of that stuff in my eye. Right. Feeling good. Feeling good. That's a good morning so far. Okay. All right. Oop. Get that out of my way. Okay. All right, let me turn this off. Let me open this window. There you go. Get some air in here. Okay. Good enough. So far, we're doing good. So far, we're doing real good. So far, we're like 3 or 4 for 4. Let's see if we can keep the music going. Look at that right there. That is so close. Did I hit it? 241.35, and I had 45. I had 50. I should have left it on 45. I think it was a hit. Let's see what the high of the day is. Tesla, high of day. Here we go. Is, drum roll, 241.45. That's a hit. So I got it. 240.45. Did I do 45? I did 50. Oh, God. I always do 45. You got to give that to me. I can't believe that. I always put 45. There it is. It's close enough. It was close enough from where I put it to where it got. And that's a hit. Look at the SPY. Told you, the upper VWAP spot. That's why you got to follow it. If you don't have upper VWAP plot and lower in yours, you're making a big mistake. And that's why when I look and that's why, like Jay, he puts that as the upper. He doesn't have to think about it where it really is at the moment. He can just say, oh, well, that's the upper and that's the lower, and that'll work out fine. But that's not necessarily true. Okay, so we're going to put this at 469, 468. Let's make this 65 right there. And if we put the other one $1, is 469. We're going to take this one here now, and we're going to push this all the ways up to the ultimate, which would be 470. I don't know if we're going to reach there. I'm just saying that's where traders would try to push this up to. And here we're going to see we have a lot of 469. 70 is where we have a lot. I mean, I could have put 75. You know it's going to hit. But right there, so that's 70. And then here we're going to put 65. I really think this is more right here. So 468. Let's just make it 469 right now. Or even 95. 468.95. Right there. At the VWAP. We're calling the VWAP the actual support. And here we've got almost the top, which is 496.77. 60 is the bottom. About 75. That's where I should have called it, 75. But the ultimate is 470. So 469.75 is your target, and 4 is the upper target, is your ultimate target right there. That's what they should be shooting for. But I think we'll see a pullback first to about 469.20, 30, somewhere around there before we see that. Let's see if I'm right. Okay. Nothing goes straight up except, what's that song? Nothing changed but the wind and dust in the wind. Something from that song. Let's see. We got 345. 345. I got 60. 60. I want to leave 345.60 resistance on Meta. 345.60 and 344. Let's see where I can push this to. I'm going to do it the other way. 344. Here we go. 344 is 50. 60. It's perfect. 344.60 is support. I think it's higher. I'm going to go up to 75. I'm going to go to the VWAP at 85. Okay, VWAP 85. Let's see if we can get that in there. 83, 85. Okay, 344.85 is my support. And 344, let's say 60. I'm going to go to 85 there too. Go to 75. That's fine. It's a little high. It's a little high, but I think we hit it on Meta. I don't know if I keep Meta in here. There's Mara, Tesla, Meta. Here we go. High on Meta so far was 3. Let's see if this is right. I want to refresh it. 345.99. 346. 346. And I got to take that one out of there. 346. I have resistance at 345.75 because we pulled back. We're almost there at 60. 75. We just hit it. So 346 is going to be my next number up. 340. We just hit it. 344.75. 45.75. Exactly where I had it. And it stopped. Is it going to? Yeah, it's continuing. Good. So I said 6. Next stop. 346. I know you're not seeing it. So here's Meta. 346. I just put it to here. I had it here. And it hit at 344.75. It just hit 345. We got 80.95. I put 3. There it is. Bingo. 346. Another hit. Good target. Hit. I didn't write the word target because I don't do it on these uppers. It's too much work. I can't be everywhere to everyone in every place. All right. Right here. What do we got here now? We got 469.85. All right. On the SPY. It's moving up. And I'm telling you, I think that 70, like I told you, was the mark. And come on, come on, come on, come on. 90. We hit 90. Come on. So close. And NVIDIA is moving up. We got 478.70. Let's make it 75. That's your resistance. 478.75. And 478 is 476.75. Just keep the $2 and you can always be close or right. It could be a little higher at this time, depending on, let's say 477. I'm going to bring it up to 477. I feel good about it. 477 support on NVIDIA. There's a hit right there on Tesla. Let me go take a look at my Tesla real quick. That should be this one here. It is. Tesla's 240. No, I gotta hit that again. 241.53. There's my hit. That should be 50. There it is. There's your hit. 241.50. All right. And we got a pullback now. So what do we got? 240. Say 241. That's what I got. 241 resistance. And that gives 241, 239.75. This is perfect. With again another hit for the same place. I've hit every target so far. So if you're playing these, you're trading these options, you should be making money. All right, let's go. And since it's 9:30 was the last time, it's 10:10. Let's put the new contracts as they would be. All right, because you got to do it. 468, 469. I've got 470 call on SPY. I've got 469 put. Okay. I've got on SPX. I've got 47.15. 47.15. 47. So that's gone up 15. That's 20. 20 on the call and 40. Was that 48? Wait a second. Give me 1 second. Where am I? Go back to trade. No, it's 47. That's right, 47. Okay, 47.15 and 47.20. So they were not correct before. I must have put a wrong number in. All right. Nobody said anything. Come on, guys. You gotta hook me up here. Let me see something real quick. 15 and 20. I've got, see, I almost did it again. Moving too fast, that's why. 1.5. 1.5. Okay. 1.5. Shit. 4. Okay. Oh shoot, went all the way too far. AMD 136, 135. It's right at the money at 136. You could go to 137. Nvidia is 480 and 4. I still got 475. I'm going to leave it. You could do 477.50. I'll put that in there. 477.50. Don't get lazy. Okay, 477.50 and 480. We got AMD. We got Tesla at 240, 250, and we're gonna put in 240 now. Change that to 240.00. Okay, and the last one is Meta at 347.50 and 345. This is correct. Taking the other ones out. That comes in and goes, what's all that stuff up there? Because you don't understand. All right, what do we got here? We got 470. There's a hit right there. There's the last hit right there on 470. So that's a second hit on that one. If you remember, we hit it already once. Now we hit it twice. I left it there. That's a hit twice. Here, you got another hit right there. The next one up's going to be, so pushing it, is 241.55. What, I got 50 here? 50. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at 241.50. I think it's come back down at the moment. We don't need this one here. I mean, that was for later if it came below the VWAP, but I don't want to confuse anybody. It's not a lower target right now. As long as we're above the VWAP, the white bar is always the VWAP. That's those upper targets. Here, you can see the ultimate here would be 479.92. So right now, 479 would be our target. 478.50 right now is our immediate target. Okay? Don't know if it's going to hit, but 478.50, 478.50. It's so close, I'm not even going to put it in there. I think I'm on 478. What am I on here? 478.75. The resistance is actually your target at the moment. 478 and 478.90. 478.90. Let's put this up to 479. Let's say that's our resistance right there. It's actually a little lower, but that's our target. 479. And I already have 479, 477. That's perfect. That's $2 right there. There's our resistance, which is our target. There is our, which I think is higher than this. Let's bring it all the way to the VWAP. Bring it right below it at 65. right to it. 477.65. All right. There we go. This is a hit. I don't see it going much higher than this. I just don't. We haven't in a few days. Let me see something if I go back. There. What do we got? 470. 470, 471. You see, that is your next one. It will be anywhere between 470 and 471. It is starting to go up. So we'll bring this one here to 25. 470.25 for right now, which is just your next step up right there. That's your next step. We're still going to leave this at 4. We're going to bring this to 470. That's where your resistance is right now. Even though we're pushing up a little further. 470. And right there, we're up a little higher. We're at 470.10, 470.05. That would be your next target. Okay, it would be 470, 470.25. What do I have? 470. Right, because we hit the 470. Let's see what happens here. It's getting a little weak. I don't know. The volume might be coming down slightly. Let me take a quick look here. We've got on volume right now, let's see, 9:30, 10:30, 45 minutes. I'll tell you in a second. We got 82,165,000 as average. I'm going to put that in here. Divide that by 6.5 is 12. Yeah, see, that's 12 per hour. So we're right on average. We're right on average because we've done 11,000 in 45 minutes, 11 million in 45 minutes. So 12.6 is average. I think we're right on mark. We are right on mark to be where we're supposed to. So it's average volume right now, not above, just average. Next, watching ATXI, he's watching coin. What's going on with Bitcoin? We're checking real quick. Bitcoin's up to 43.9. Wow, that's amazing. Where's Mara? I watch Mara too. Mara's up to 24.95. It was up to 31 the other day. That's incredible. Last week, 31. All right. Here we go. Moving up to the big times. What do we got here? It's 241. So 241, 241.10 resistance. Still 241. Just going to move it up slightly. 241.10 right there. And we were looking for 241.25. It says 50, but I think we're more like we can't even get to the 25 mark. So right now, I'm going to say 25. When it hits, it's going to hit hard and fast. Probably go up to about 35, but let's see, right there. We can't get past that 10 mark. We'll never hit the 25. The ultimate would be the 241. We're up to 241.60 right now on the upper top of that upper VWAP plot. So it's very possible it could just start to run. We're going to see. Like NVIDIA just did. Remember I told you before? I said, look at this right here at 240. What did I say? 479. I think it was 80 before. We tipped it. We already hit it. And there it is. There it is. Just, I told you, 480. That's the hit right there. And there's the hit on, what do you call it? Bingo. What did I tell you? It's going to hit hard and it's going to hit fast. And that's exactly what it just did. I could have left the 50 there too because it not only hit the 50, the next mark is 75. So here we go, 241.75. I think we just hit it. We did, which is going to leave us at 242 is the next one. 242 and bring this to 50. Remember I told you it's going to hit hard and fast. What did it do? It hit hard and fast. You got to be able to feel the algorithms of the stock and where it's going to see that. And you can feel it. You can become part of that algorithm. You'll understand what I'm talking about. And that's what I try to do, is become a part of that algorithm, the feeling of the stock and where it's going. Nobody can be 100%. And nobody's got a crystal ball. I won't mention names, but I watch other people in here pull figures and places out of their head with with a destination that has no boundaries, because it just doesn't tell you how it's getting there or why. Okay, look at this. Look at this tip right there. Bingo, right to my 241.75. This person now knows exactly how many shares it's going to take to get them from here to there. All right, that was a dollar move. That's almost a dollar move from where we were at in here. And he knows now exactly what it takes to hit it and get back. And right there, he just collected a lot of stop losses on people who thought it was going to drop or thought it was going to continue to go up regardless. He took out stop losses and makes money both ways. He put in an order to buy and to sell, immediately, all at the same time. Bam, bam. They have boxes to do that, or keys, like whatever they call that, F1, F2, boom, 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 boom. However it's set up. What do you call that? There's a term for that. When you have them set up for function keys, but you're set up to buy 50,000, sell 50,000. When people use a box, I've seen these boxes that have up to 100 numbers on them because they have different stocks and they outline it. This might be Tesla. This might be AMD. Today, tomorrow it could be a different stock. And they label them. Not a big deal. Great invention. Okay, let's see. Let's bring this to the VWAP. Right there at 469 is VWAP. 469. That would make that 470. Where is it at? 470. I think this is higher. I don't think we have that dollar anymore. Let's make it 25. Leave it at 75 cents for right now. There you go. And there's that top, which was 470.21, and I had 470.25. And this is 470, and we got up to about 470.16. Let me see what it says. SPY got up to, gotta refresh the page, 470.15. It's 10 cents short of another hit. Pretty much I've hit every target so far. This one here looks like it's also, you got it right at the VWAP at 240. Take down the 8 cents at 240. Right there, right on the VWAP. Perfect. 240 is 250. 240 is 2. Is that 240? What did I say? It's 240 is 241.25. It should be here. Perfect. That is perfect. And we already hit our upper target, so I'm taking this away. I'm not calling another one at the moment. I've hit every single one. So far, I'm over about 6 for 6. Would you go along with that? 6 for 6. Last one, and I don't know that we're going to get that high up. We already hit the 470, which I called. I'm going to take this one away for right now. All right. And let's see what's going to happen now. We got 1022. I know. I'm going to take my vitamins. Okay. Let's see what I'm going to take today. I'll take it back there. Take that one, those two, this one, that one, and this one. Not going to take that one, or that one, or that one. Okay. Start with these. Very good. Those are done. Vitamins away. Watch away. All right. We did good this morning. Wow. We really had a good morning. This will keep me from getting nauseous from too many vitamins. Let's take a quick look at Meta. Meta's got a pull back here for 65. $45.65. 45. That's not right at all. 345. 50. 75. 65. Let's go to 50. Right there. Come on. There we go. That's for that one. This one's pulled up a little. Let's see. Okay, we got 136.75. Perfect. Is I'm gonna bring this one up to the VWAP. 135. Let's say 85. Leave it above, right there. Okay. Wow. Gotta take this off. It got hot in here. Whew. What's the temperature now? 71. It really did get up higher. Delivered. I got that. All right. 71. Let me open up this other window, see if I can get a little more air in here. Now I gotta put the air on. Oh, yeah. There you go. I can feel that. And put this back on. Circulation. How we doing? How's everybody doing? You know, my internet, boy, ever since I changed that hard drive, wow. I hit 757 megabytes per second yesterday afternoon for my speed. And right now I can't even hit 100. This is amazing. Unbelievable. I'm not even hitting 100. Yet we're not losing anything. That should be terrible for, let's see. That's good. Let me see this live. Come on. It says I have default stream, variable, analytics, excellent. Stream health says excellent. That doesn't make any sense. Stream key. That is weird. How could that be excellent with a speed like that? Very low, 78. This is something wrong. 78. Again, same thing. Unbelievable. How one day it could be so high and the next day so low. All right. I don't want to touch anything. We're not getting knocked off, so that's a good thing. So what do you think about that SPY? That SPY's really up there. 470. We're at all-time highs, you know, for last year and right now, the beginning of this year. We have an all-time high ever of on the SPY of 477.55. That means we're only $7.50. All right, we're $7 away, $7.50 away from the highest we've ever been at in history. So it's still be up there in the beginning of January. This is totally amazing. This is no reflection of administration or what they're doing. Not in my eyes. Meta, slight pullback on Meta. 344.45, 50. 344.50. 345.50 on the resistance. That's what I had. I'll leave that. Okay. Tesla needs confirmation past 240. Tesla, somebody wrote that on the board. In fact, the person who wrote that on the board wrote to me this morning and said, thank you because of the way you line it up to know where you're going and where you're not going. What did he write me? Let's see. He wrote, wrong one. Send message. Sure does. People would only just put the work in. They'd increase their success rate biasly. I don't have it in here. He wrote it on the board. He wrote active trader. He's using my system, and he says it's really helping him, and he's making money because of the fact that it tells him he knows where the stock is going. He has a better, more educated. Look at this here on Nvidia. Make a choice. 480.35. Remember before I had 480.25. I took it out. 480, and there it is. 480.25. There's your hit. Bingo. I just said it, and bingo. There it goes. 480.25. I took it off because it all started to go down. I should have left it because we were still above the VWAP. And there's your hit. 480.25 was the hit. We're at 480.27 now. Unbelievable. 480.40 next one. 480.40. And we're going to put this to 25. Where are we at? 480.25. See, it's starting to push. Everything else is going to start to push too. 40.80.25. 480.25. I'll leave that alone. That's fine. I can't believe out of all the stocks, I picked that one and boom, that's the one that went. And then you got also AMD. Oh, what happened here? Okay. AMD went up, also hit the upper VWAP plot of 137. So it did hit that 137. And I'm going to put it up there at 137. Resistance, giving us 136. Now 137 would be right at the money. So you can go 138 if you want to go call to go higher, or you can go just take the 137. I don't know what it cost. And then of course 136 will now be your support and also your put. So 136 put, 137. Yeah, it's still 137 is that one. On Meta, you've got 344.50, so it'll be 342.50 is your put, and 345 would be your call. Meta, 347. That's come down a little. Let's put them in one more time. That was at 10:12. It's 10:30, so it's been about another 30 minutes. All right, so what do we got? 469. We still got 470, 469 is correct on the SPY. 47.15 is still correct on. All right, bingo. Let's see. What do we got? Meta. What did I say? Is 4. I'm gonna say from 345.00. That's gonna be right at the money. 0.00 to 750 is fine. 342.50. 0.5. 0.5. Bam, bam. Okay, and Tesla is going to be 240, 250, and 240 on the call is correct. 137 on AMD, 137 and 136. 137 is right at the money. You could go to 138. Okay, on the call. And what did I do for Nvidia? Did I get that one already? 480. That one's higher. 480.250. 480.250 is the call to 480. To 480. 480.80. That should be it right there. And here's your contracts the way it stands right now. And I'll pull the other ones away. I don't want anybody to get confused. And right now, Nvidia just ran to the top, like I said, and it hit all the ways up to 481. Remember before? I told you 481. I didn't know if it would make it up there. But 481 now is not only target, it's actually resistance point. Really, our resistance is at 75, 481 being target. So let's bring this down right now to 480.75 and 81 being the target. Okay? We did hit it for a second. We hit it 1 second. If I look at Nvidia, which is the number one, it should show me that we hit right on the money. Let's see. If not, it's within a penny. 481.04. So it actually went over. All right. So 75 and then 81 again. So for this one here, we're going to bring up a little bit and bring it down to about 479. Perfect. Keep that $2 in there. over a little bit. This one is good. We're solid. Solid as a rock. All right, what's with some of the stocks we were watching earlier? Where is my watch list? Here we go. And I want to put it the highest, the lowest. Min, Omega, to do, let's see. BFRI, is that in here? All right, I'm going to take this one out. ABFC, that was from yesterday. Barbara, I leave. Let's see, what do I got here? 18 right here. I'm going to take out, I didn't take out Dog Z. The reason I left it in, I want you all to see that. Now, I can't short it with Thinkorswim, but some of you others have other brokers, and you'll see that it's at 89. So that's pretty high on the RSI. That's why I left that one in there. I'm keeping an eye to see which way it's going to go. Like if I shorted it now, would I be right in 2 days? Would I be good? And how good would I be? Would it have been worth it? The stock itself, Dog Z, is only $9 a share. Now I wouldn't do options with it. It might be tough to get out of the options if it does exist. And how do I know if it exists? You just come in here and you type in Dog Z, DOGZ, and enter. And there is options, but you see how few. And that's why. Here's a good example. Here, see the zeros and zeros. You buy these options, you make money on one end. You'll never get rid of them. Because here, watch, let's go to what we call volume and open interest. There you go. Not available, not available. Volume, none value. So you buy it, somebody's going to sell you something. One of these people will sell you an option, but you'll never get out of it, and you'll be stuck in it. So you will, on paper, you'll be making money, but in reality, you'll never get out of it. Do not buy options unless they're really large cap stocks, okay? And that is the reason. Thank you for letting me show you that as an example, because I don't always have one to show you. I mean, there's always one to show you, but that one just happened to be one that we're looking at. And there we go. We're set here. Charts are right. Charts are good. One thing here, I gotta bring this down. You can see how they went up. See how that went up. I gotta turn that one off. Okay. We are good. This thing's a little behind here. Hold on. Let me just refresh the page in here. If I can get back here. There we go. I can't believe I can hear that. It's picking up the words on closed caption. I was just trying to listen to some music softly in the background, and it's picking up every word. I can't believe that. That means if they're picking it up, then they're picking it up. I can get zinged for copyright infringement, which sucks. All right, what do we got here? 414. Okay, what do we got here? I'm trying to see the other computer, see where that one's at. Very low also. 200, 240, 290, 300. Not bad. This one's okay. My desktop one is coming in about 350. 350, 300. Let's see what I got. 350, 347 it came in at. But this computer, wow, what a difference. This one here comes in at, it's got to be very low. I don't know why. Let's see if I can shake up the wire a little. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost my connection. Lost connection. Lost connection. Lost connection. There we go. Got it. Now I got it. It wasn't connected good. Let's see now. 319. Excellent. I got connection back. It was the wire. It doesn't click in right. Now I know how to tell. The link gets very low. We're good. That was real good. Okay, one more time. I should have you guys perfectly. Oh yeah, much better. Wow. Yeah, I went straight to 500, 600, 670. Beautiful. 700. See, it's in here. It's my connection. I got a new card a while back, and it's not clicking in perfectly. 726 megabytes per second. That's why I wasn't losing it. Okay. That is excellent. Now, what does it tell me? Excellent connection. See, I knew that. I have it. I have it. It's so much better now, so I don't lose you anymore. 18, 19, 20. Not getting it. Something's wrong still. All right. You know what I need to do? I'm going to need to go refresh my page. I didn't do it this morning. I need to refresh page in YouTube. Be back in 1 minute. Don't leave. All right? Be back in 1 minute.